Yes, honey, it's giving big purr. If you want details on this look, keep watching.
Bless me with a look when you pass me. Know the same look when we get nasty. Don't think you wanna put nothing past me. Miss you since you came over last week. You fucking
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiana. First and foremost, I want to give a big shout out to my coworker and client, Chalet. Thank you so much for allowing me to film this look, girl. You know I love you. Y'all make sure y'all follow her on Instagram and Facebook. My baby is an AKA and she is that girl, okay? My favorite hot girl, period. Start explaining anything, I just want to go ahead and apologize because I actually rushed setting up for this look, and I did not realize how far back my camera was. As y'all know, I record from my phone for now, so I have to place my camera close to me, and then on top of that, my stand for my phone for my vlogging and filming had not gotten there just yet. So in the beginning of the video, it's going to look a little fuzzy, I'm not going to lie, because I had to zoom in, but I still wanted to keep the footage because I still want y'all to see step by step. So just bear with me until I get done with the brows and the eyes, and then everything will go back to normal. So before I could start her brows, I wanted to go ahead and clean them up. Just so that they will have a flawless ending look. I do not like to work around fluffy or untamed brows, but I also don't have a problem with cleaning them up. So because she has naturally thick brows, I don't want any of the hairs out of place while I'm trying to basically outline her brows. So I'm going to use my e.l.f. clear brow gel, and I'm going to place it into the brow hairs, and then I'm going to smooth it back into place so that I'll just have a perfect brow when I'm outlining and when I'm concealing. So I think I put you guys onto this step in my last video. You're going to take a translucent powder and place that on top of your brow and press it into the brow. This is going to stop any oils or secretions to come on your brow or out of your brow, whatever, and mess up your brow, okay? The powder keeps the brow in place. It keeps it matte the whole night, whole day, however you have it on. And you're just going to have a flawless brow all day long. So I've been getting into the habit of not skipping this step. So I'm going to start the brows by filling them in with Morphe's Define Brow Pencil in the shade Java. We're going to conceal under the brow bone with Tarte Tape Shape Concealer. I want you guys to notice how I am stretching the brow. This is to make sure that I'm giving the brow a very clean and precise cut to make sure that everything is smooth and bold. So for eyeshadow base today, we're going to be using LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Beige. And I'm just going to put that directly on the lid and blend it out into the Tarte Tape shape. Y'all, we were talking so much. We were literally talking about everything. For eyeshadow, we're using Juvia's Place Warrior palette. We're going to be using that brown shade. It's like a chocolate shade.
Don't you wanna dance with me? No, I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could keep it up, it's a thriller in the track. Where we from? Baby, don't you wanna dance with me? No, I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could give you satisfaction. And you know we out here every day with it. I'ma show you how to get it. It go right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way we bout to slide. Can't let this one slide. 2,000 shorties wanna tie the knot. Yeah. 200 shooters on my brother's block. Yeah. Pedal off the roads like I love it, not maybe not. I don't know what's wrong with me, I can't stop. Yeah. Won't stop, yeah. Never stop. Got so many ops, I be mistaken ops for other ops. Got so many people that I love out of trouble spots. Other than the family, I gotta see either you or me. That's just how I think it's either you or me. This life got two.
For concealer under the eye, I'm going to be using L'Oreal Infallible Concealer. So I wasn't able to catch it on film, but I did go ahead and apply her foundation as well. She brought in her own foundation. I believe it was Fenty. So I went ahead and laid that down and just waited for the under eye concealer to blend out. To dry down so that I can blend it out.
It's a thriller in the track. Where we from? Baby, don't you wanna dance with me? No, I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could give you satisfaction. And you know we out here every day with it. I'ma show you how to get it. It go right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way we about to slide.
When blending out your foundation, make sure that you take your time because you want to make sure that you're giving yourself enough coverage, whether that's light coverage or full coverage. Just make sure that you're taking the time and hitting all the areas where the foundation is meant to be seen. For blush, I'm just going to be using e.l.f. Cosmetics, their putty brush. Honestly, y'all, I'm trying to figure out the best way to apply this blush. Like, I know with makeup you can kind of apply it any kind of way, just as long as it's blended out the correct way to make sure, you know, it looks decent. But it just gotta be a better way of applying it. I don't know. I'm gonna do some research and let y'all know. So to set her under eye, I'm actually, yeah, I really gotta take a speech class or something because it's obvious I can't talk. But anyway, to set her under eye, I'm actually using Juvia's Place bronze palette, and I'm using the tan, and I'm using the shade at the top to set her under eye. And it actually worked pretty good, like for a setting powder. Like it worked really good for a pressed setting powder. I didn't really expect it to do what it did, but I loved how it turned out. I'm gonna definitely try it again. Look, I just want to say, if y'all are still here with this tutorial at this point, I just want to thank you because you're a real one. Because honestly, y'all, this one almost did not get posted. Like, for real, because my tripod wasn't here, and during the editing I was just like, oh my gosh, the angles are horrible, but y'all go stick with me through my bad times, so I appreciate it. So y'all, for lip combo, for the liner, I used Morphe lip liner in the shade Richie. And then for the new gloss in the center, I used NYX in the shade Fortune Cookie, the butter gloss. After pressing in the loose setting powder into her face, I went back in with my bronzer palette from Juvia's Place just to give the face more color and a more even transition. I wiped off the remaining powder around her nose, mouth, and middle of her eyes. After putting on the white eyeliner in her waterline, I realized that I wanted to put more emphasis on the white because she was wearing white. So I took that white shade out of the Warriors palette and I put that in the inner corner of her eye. We just had some problems with her eye watering, but it really did awaken the look as far as the eyeshadow. I loved how it turned out. So after adding some highlighter to the bridge of her nose and the tip of her nose, as well as some Beats by Def Cosmetics highlighter to her cheeks, I sprayed on some Morphe continuous setting spray, also with one size blur setting spray into her skin, and I pressed it in with my big buffer brush. I do suggest you guys get something like this brush. It's so good for literally blending everything. But anyways, I just pressed that into her skin. And honestly, that was it for the look, you guys. I had a lot of fun doing this look. Thank you so much for staying tapped in and sticking with me. This was my first time blending foundation. So it was kind of a struggle for me. However, I prevailed. I do have a lot of people asking me where they can find me. I am based in Birmingham, Alabama. I do not travel. However, if you are here and you want to book with me, my email will be in the description box along with my handles. Thank you guys for staying tapped in and enjoy this low light. Bye.